The incident has zoos and animal parks around the country looking into how they have their own safety measures prepared. 7 News reporter Katie Solt, you see her there, joining us from Hollywild tonight. So Katie, this park, as we know, is a little different from a traditional zoo.
That's absolutely right, Gordon. Here at Hollywild, you're actually encouraged to get up close and personal with the animals as part of the educational value. But the bigger animals like lions and bears, they're off limits, and workers are working very hard to make sure that it stays that way and so nobody gets hurt. Lions and tigers and bears, all animals Julie Strickland and her son came to see at Hollywild Animal Park. Just days ago, a gorilla at a Cincinnati zoo was shot after a child fell into the enclosure. And for Strickland and other parents, they say the zoo made the right call.
If that was my child out there, I'd want to do anything they had to do to be able to save, my child.
If I saw my daughter fall into a cage like that, the first thing I'd probably do is freak out and jump in the cage too.
But here at Hollywild, the animal interaction experience is a little different. Kids are encouraged to feed the smaller animals like goats and birds, and on the safari, you can even feed the buffalo. It's when you get to the bigger and more dangerous animals that you see extra walls in place.
Barriers are there for a reason. They're not only there to protect the public, they're there to protect the animals as well.
There's double gates and warning signs at the exhibits because sometimes one barrier just isn't enough.
It doesn't matter if you put a 12-foot barrier there. You always get someone that wants to get that extra special moment where they're close or get, we've got selfie sticks and goodness knows what else. And it's a problem.
On the safari, there's a safety talk at the start of each bus ride, and the driver monitors riders at each stop to make sure they aren't leaning too far forward. But Platt and other parents are urging everyone to keep an eye on their kids to prevent any further tragedies.
We're not just going to let her walk off by herself. Like, we're going to, pay attention to what she's doing. And, all the animals are friendly here, but you never know, so you have to keep an eye on them.
Now, Platt tells me there's no need to worry. The park is completely safe for people whenever they come to visit, but he is going to make sure that all the barricades are reinforced to make sure that no curious kids can get by. Live in Inman, Katie Solt, 7 News.